Okay, good morning. It's going to be a little bit different today. We're not going to do any birds, which is like one of the only two times we've not done a bird. I wanted to do a fun lesson in drawing and coloring a fall leaf and talk a little bit about the changing colors in fall. So I'm just going to start by talking about transpiration. Do y'all know what transpiration is?
Yeah.
Yes, Giovanni, you know? And Hadassah? For those of you who don't know, transpiration is the reason plants lose their leaves in autumn. God designed some plants to lose their leaves as a way to protect the plant during the frozen dry winter. Because water is so scarce during winter, it's hard for roots to get enough water for the plant or tree. So what's happening in transpiration is water is escaping the plant through the leaves. So if the plant continues to lose water through the leaves all winter and not be able to replace the water from the root, the plant would die. That's why God designed many plants and trees to lose their leaves in the fall. These plants are called, do any of y'all know?
Starts with a D.
Starts with a D.
Evergreen.
Oh,
No.
Deciduous.
Good.
Yes, good job.
My mom told me.
So they don't die. Deciduous plants. How does a plant lose its leaves? Y'all know? So a leaf is connected to the tree by something called a petiole. So the petiole is this little bump down here, and that's what connects the tree to the branch. The petiole will scab over and cut off the water supply to the leaf. Because there is no longer water getting to the leaf, this stops the process of photosynthesis, and it stops making chlorophyll, which is what makes a leaf green. This causes all of the green color to decay, revealing the true colors that were already underneath. So the chlorophyll in the leaf goes away. As the chlorophyll in the leaf goes away, the connection between the petiole and the tree gets weaker, leading to it finally falling off the tree and telling us winter is near. So I really see God's creation in this process, don't y'all? I mean, it's really like how God designed it, not only to fall off to protect the tree, but to also show his beauty in the leaf when it falls off. Okay, so we're going to do this leaf. I'm going to teach you step by step how to do this particular leaf, but you could also make it mostly orange and reddish with just a little green down here. But I'm going to show you how to do this version right here. You can also label your leaf with like the different parts. You could do like the midrib, the veins, the petiole, the stem, different parts. You could write about photosynthesis and chlorophyll and all the transpiration stuff. Okay, so we're going to start. Let me get a pencil here. We're going to start with the top part of our leaf. Find a fresh page. Okay, so we're going to start with the top part of our leaf. We're just going to make a little point like that. It's going to kind of curve up and then curve back down. Okay, and we're going to curve out on both sides, but the left side is going to go up like this, and the right side is going to go a little bit longer and lower, like that. You can make them exactly the same if you want to, but I'm going to make it look a little bit more realistic because it's going to be a shorter lesson today. And this one, I'm also going to curve over this way a little bit, just kind of over to make it look a little bit like the leaf was maybe bent or something. So we're going to do a point right here. We're going to start at this point, and we're going to go down and then back up.
Hey, Baron, can you put it closer to the camera?
Sure thing. Let me see. My lighting's a little bit bad. Can y'all see that better?
Yes.
There. Okay. So we brought this one up a little bit higher than we brought this one up. This is gonna be a big curve that's gonna come down and over. Now we're gonna finish this other side. We're gonna do them together so we can try to make them matched. So one's not down here and the other's like up here, because then it won't be able to connect and it'll look weird. So we're gonna do our best to get like parallel with each other. Not exactly the same on each side, but just as close as we can. So over here, we're going to curve back like this, and while we're curving back, we're gonna bump out like this. We're gonna come back and do a little bump like that.
Should it look like this?
Yes, that's perfect. And then after the bump, we're gonna come in and go back out like that. And then we're gonna come back to this side over here, and we're gonna go bump down and curve back up. And then over here, we're gonna go down and up as well, but not as much a U shape, just a sideways U shape.
My internet is really bad. Could you bring it closer to the view?
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
That's much better. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so up here, we're gonna curve down and then back up. And then coming back down, we're gonna go out like that. Now we're gonna come to this side again and go down and out. Sorry, back, not that far. Like down and out this way. Okay, now we're gonna curve down and out like this. And then same thing from over here, down and this way. So there's lots of curves and points. Now we're gonna do that again. And then one last time, like that. And then same for this. Here, and then one last time, like that. And then when we bring it in, we're gonna bring this one in like this. Both sides in like that. And then up and curve in to the same little point, like an M shape. Lots of curved lines and points. That's awesome, Campbell. I like that. And it's tricky to get the proportion right, so don't be mad at yourself if you can't get it perfect, because I tried like 3 times before I got it how I liked it. So so for the stem, we're just going to come out of this, and we're going to kind of go out like this, and we're going to bring another line down. It's going to follow it for a little while, but then at the bottom it's going to split like that for the petiole. We're going to curve around like that. Okay, so we can do a little oval at the bottom to look like a hole, just a little oval on the bottom like that. So it looks like the little scab or knot that connected to the tree and came off. So we're going to follow that same line. We're going to imagine it going through this line, and keep going up to the top. And then bring another line down. Just go right into that stem. The internet is weird today. It's like blurring.
Yeah, because of the rain.
Maybe so. I bet you're right. What?
My stem in my leaf is kind of like wonky. Should I change that, or do you think it's okay?
Your what?
Like my stem right here, it's not directly straight.
It's not supposed to be directly straight. It's okay. See how mine's a little wobbly and curved?
Okay, good.
I mean, it's a leaf, so the leaves are curvy, so it's totally fine. We're gonna do the other veins that come out. I'm not gonna do a step for each one, but for starters, we're just going to do a main one for each of the points. We're just gonna go in, and then we'll go back in and do individual ones like that. And then off of those bigger ones, we can go into other points like that. And same for the other side. Like that. And then you can even go in and do more just smaller ones. And it should look similar to this when you're done. I'll give y'all a sec to catch up. Okay, so after we do that, it's about time to color. So we're going to I'm using oil pastels, but you can use colored pencils, crayons, or markers will work. So we're gonna do most of it, like half of it up here, most of the top half, reddish orange. So it's gonna be like a darkish orange. And there's gonna be green dark green and light green down here. So you can see it in the process of it losing the chlorophyll. Do y'all remember what the chlorophyll is?
It's the color.
I do
Yes.
not.
The chemicals that make the leaf green. Okay, so I'm going to start, actually I'm going to start with my yellow, and I gotta peel it. It's the only thing I don't like about pastels is you have to peel them when they get down. Okay,
Which yellow is it?
it's like a gold yellow. Yeah, it's not like a super bright yellow. It's like a gold. That's good. Scaffs. That's a good one. And then Campbell, yeah, that's the right one. About that color. Okay, so we're going to go in here and fill in the middle vein. And then we're going to go in and just trace over all of those other veins. So we're just going to go in and trace all of those lines with our gold yellow. Might take a second, but maybe a little more than a second. There we go. So I'll give y'all a sec to catch up. And then for the stem, I'm going to get a reddish brown color. And if you don't have that, you can just use a regular brown. But I'm going to get a reddish brown or regular brown. Just go in there and color about 1/4 of that stem.
Is it this
Just
one?
a little bit. Yeah, you can, yes. Campbell, I think that's the one. So we're gonna go in there and just do that part of the stem. Hunter, that's right. And after that, I'm gonna go back in with a very dark brown. It's like the darkest brown you have. And I'm going to do the rest of that, except for the white, the part where it gets whiter. And then I'm gonna just shade with this dark brown. I know it looks black. I'm gonna shade with the dark brown and then go in with white and fade it in. Like that. That's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go up here with our goldish orange. It's not this color that we used for the veins. Yes, that's it. Campbell, I think that one's too orange. Hunter, that's the right one. Those look great. Yes. Okay. Those are perfect. So we're going to go up there and we're just going to do some of inside of the veins just to get a little, just around the veins, little spots here and there, or should I say little sections. But we're not going to do them past these two main veins down here. So we're going to leave this section for the green. And we're also going to come up here on the tip and do a little bit of that. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some more of that gold yellow that we used for the veins and do some of those sections. Like that. And you can do some like up here. Okay, now we're going to get a pretty dark orange. Oops. It's like this color. I'll peel mine.
This one?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yep, Hunter, that's good. Scaps, that's good. Okay, trying to peel mine here. Come on.
It looks kind of reddish.
Mine just broke.
It broke?
Yeah.
Well, you can just use the end. Just use the part that broke off. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go up here and just start coloring in the spots that are white. Try not to color over the yellow and orange gold and stuff. This is gonna look cool when we go back with the yellow and just blend it all into each other. Okay, and we're gonna stop about there. We're not gonna go down here. Now, when y'all are done with that, I'll give you a second. But while you're working on that, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do next. We're going to go in only on the spots that have orange and fade, like the dark orange, and fade it all in together with our yellow, our gold yellow that we use for the veins. So we're just gonna go in there, just blend it all together. Just going over all of it. Only the spots that have the dark orange though. We're not gonna go past the line that doesn't.
Wait, so you want us to only go on the dark orange or on the red too?
Well, we're going on the reddish dark orange, but we're not gonna go past where the reddish orange stops. So see how there's no dark orange down here? We're still gonna go over the yellow and stuff up here, just not down there and stuff. And it's gonna look real pretty like that. And down here, we're gonna get a little bit lighter orange and go in here. But remember, we don't go past these two main veins because that's where our green's gonna be down there. Then we're gonna go back with yellow and go over all of that as well.
Is the yellow the gold yellow or just a bright yellow?
The gold yellow that we used for the veins.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then down here, we're going to get a dark green. So we're going to get two kinds of dark greens. One that's a little bit lighter and one that's a little bit darker, but they're both pretty dark.
These
So
ones?
we're going to go in here with the lighter version. And just go and do little sections like we did with those colors up here. Just gonna go do little sections of that here and there. And now we're gonna get the even darker one and go do some more sections around those. So it should look like that when we're done. And finally, we're gonna go in with a lighter green and fill in all of those white spots around, just all the white that's left.
I'm sorry, what greens are we using?
A lighter green, like a grass green. It's not super light, but
Is it supposed to look like this?
yes, that's perfect. And then surprisingly, with the yellow, we're gonna go back and smooth only around the veins. Only around the veins. We're not gonna go past the veins, just kind of on the veins a little bit, like that.
Gold yellow?
That's with our goldish yellow. And then we're gonna go with our white and blend in the rest of the green.
The white?
Blend it, it kind of looks like blue.
It does kind of, but we're gonna go back over with the green so it won't really look like blue.
The white makes the dark green look so light.
I know, it does, doesn't it? Okay. So after that, we're gonna go back in with our light green again, our lighter green, and just kind of light, kind of not super light, but not super hard, just kind of in the middle. And it should look like that. So don't forget to sign your name. I like to do mine under my, like right under my drawing. And we are done. Hope you all had fun today.